Friends, welcome to Saral Trader. We are going to do the review of futures. So the first chart which I have here is of crude oil. So crude oil was in a consolidation mode. If you see, yeah, let me tell you. So the crude oil we traded earlier, and we got a very decent move. And then there was a mean reversion that happened, and we got stuck in this position here, and then the market came down, and then it was kind of rallying between the area. So we kept holding our position, and every time it fizzled up, every time it went up, it took the resistance at this level and fizzled out. But then last week, this week, we rolled over our hedges when the market came. We had a very good rollover levels. Almost we were able to catch the bottom, and then we got a very sharp move up. We exited around 65. So with the rollover, we made some profits in our puts, and then with the rollover, we were able to exit the position in some decent profits. And now the idea was that there will be another mean reversion move, which did happen, but it was a shallow mean reversion, and then the market crude oil reversed and gave a breakout. So now this breakout is kind of confirmed, and then there was also intraday selling after this breakout. And now we are trading above very key pivot. This is 63-day moving average, which works very well for crude oil. Now we are established here. There is a fresh position can be created, and we are evaluating that. We already had a position in USO which we booked profits. We got a very good entry exit in the crude oil. We made around 4%, and now we are trading above 63-day moving average, which is the quarterly pivot. So we will again initiate a new position. We have traded for almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive candles have traded above 63-day moving average. So it's a good entry point for crude oils. Now let's see ES. ES had a correction, a corrective swing came. We got a signal here, short signal. We generally don't do shorts, so it went sideways, and then there was a breakdown. Again, a little sideways move, and then again we got this breakdown. So overall, the markets corrected around almost 100 points. And after 100-point correction, again, it went sideways, and now we have a swing signal. So ES is bullish. We already have a position in RTY and MNQ, so we are not buying ES, but ES is bullish. So anybody wants to trade ES can look at trades. Intraday, these kind of moves, this charts look very simple. Anybody can trade this, but it's not very easy, guys. With futures, what is important is that you are always having a hedge. If you are trading small time frames like 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, in my personal opinion, there is absolutely no chance that a small trader will be able to make it. It will be too much stressful. So you should always look at swing trades. And always when you are trading the taking the swing trades, there is always a risk that the markets can, sharply fall. Like we had this breakdown, so your hedge which will basically works better than the stops. So if you want to learn about hedging, you can reach out to me, and we can do. We always trade swing trade hedges, and if you go to our channel for swing trading futures, you will see that we have very rarely taken losses, and whenever we took the losses, they have been small losses. Like in crude trade, we continued the trade for over around 3 weeks, and we got out in some decent reasonable profits. I won't say it was a big profit. We could have held it, then it would have been a big profit, but yeah, we got out in reasonable profits. So now this is RTY, very similar structure. RTY had a good move up. It made 2500, 2510 also it went, which is a round figure resistance, and now this is trading above. So there was some correction due, so correction came in, and then this came down almost 90 points. 90-point move is around almost 4% kind of move here. And now with this 4% move, we have the swing signal. This is exactly the trade We are already long. We went long at 2420 levels. So we already booked profits, and now we are looking at possible move. The first target here, the is going to be 2480 for the swing trade. Let's see Dow Jones. Dow Jones a very similar structure. I mean, see all these indexes will have a very similar price structure. The only difference comes in level of volatility. So Nasdaq will be slightly more volatile, but signals you will get almost at the same time. So we have a signal on NQ, which is the Nasdaq. Now this signal is a strong signal. Now, if as long as you are trading above 24,500 and 2400, this zone, which this level, let me mark it. So this zone and this area, okay, this 100-point area is going to be very strong demand zone. So all those people who got stopped out and were not able to buy again will be waiting here. We have a signal. We have already taken a long position. We are expecting, I think the target, the range here is, we are expecting at least 200 points follow through, which will be our first target, and then we'll see if we could make a new all-time highs also. So this is it. On gold, if you see, we had a short signal here, and we wanted to short it, thinking that, but gold is in such a massive bull rally, we were stopped out. I was stopped out and never gave it to my followers. I was stopped out. Here I had one micro lot, and yeah, this one, I think gold is completely taking my money regularly. Let's see. And then wheat. So wheat is completely untradeable in my opinion. Um, it has some follow through, then again fizzled out, then there's some follow through. I'm completely stuck in one position here. We will see. I will probably wait for some more time and then we'll take the position here. But right now it's untradeable, completely in a range for last 6 months or so. So untradeable areas. Then natural gas. So natural gas, if you see, has a contract change. The monthly contract changed and is trading above it. Now there can be a gap fill here attempt in next week, and then after the gap fill, then the new setup will evolve. But currently it is in a bullish shape, and if it is able to hold above 63-day moving average, it can start a new bull move. And also we are approaching seasonality. So typically natural gas has a good move. Seasonally has a good move in January. In this last quarter when the winters start. So let's see how this goes. This is the UNG chart, which is the natural gas futures chart. On the natural gas futures chart, if you see, we are on a complete sideways move. All rallies, which go up to 13.4 and then fizzle out. We had one rally here, they had one rally here. So it's been fizzling out, but my view is that we may break out above 13.4 and then make a rally towards 15. That's my target. And then let's quickly look at MBT, micro Bitcoin. So for micro Bitcoin, if you see the daily charts, micro Bitcoin had a very good setup built up, but bulls were not able to gain any momentum and completely fizzled out. Now there is a possibility that this breaks down and we go, if this structure breaks down, then we are looking at immediately 99 to 100,000 levels coming in this zone. Marking it, this level, if you get Bitcoin futures here, that will be a very good area to enter, and this is quite possible. Until we trade above 11,000, 12,000, I would not take any long positions in this. Any questions? Please let me know. Thank you for your time. Happy trading. Saral trading.